Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Brian the Floridian. Today is Tuesday, April 28th, and it's good to see you guys back. And I am ready for a shave. This is about 2 days worth of growth, maybe 3 days, but my last shave I used a straight razor, and I cut myself right here and right there. You can probably see this one better, but definitely had a bad experience with the straight. I was using this gold dollar, I believe, from Gonzo or Bob Randolph on YouTube. Also a member of Southwest Witch Shavers. I won this in a raffle, so this is my first straight razor, and I was using it to shave, and I got as far as the sides, pretty decent. But when I got underneath the nose, I cut myself right there and right here on the top of my lip. Just wasn't really going. I think I was going a little bit too fast with the straight razor going down, but I managed to get my neck pretty well, so definitely a work in progress. I'm not a very good straight razor shaver yet, so I probably won't be doing a video with the straight razor on anytime soon until I get more proficient at it. And according to what people I've seen or people I talked about, especially from guys and Southwest Witch Shavers, also watching videos from Anthony Esposito and Gio Fatboy, takes many shaves to get used to it. Just the muscle memory on wet shaving, and just probably, in the words of Gio Fatboy, it takes about 100 shaves to get used to it. So anyway, definitely won't be doing a straight razor shave video anytime soon, but hopefully in the future. But anyway guys, today is April, which is the month of Autism Awareness Month, so I'm going to be dedicating my shave to that cause, which is very close to me, very dear to me, since I have a daughter that has autism, she's on the spectrum, so this whole month is Autism Awareness Month, and it's basically kind of got lost in all this COVID-19 craziness, but that's my shave. I'm going to be doing a shave and dedicated to that cause. And soap I'll be using is going to be McNeil Claddagh, which is the AON or on base. I believe he makes a Kodak base also right now, but this is the on base, and this has beef tallow duck fat, so it's a pretty decent base, and it's pretty soft. Definitely a soft soap. So I'll put this in a shaving bowl, in my shaving bowl I'll be using for my lather, my brush. And razor I'm going to be using is my trusty Schick Krona razor, which is a vintage razor. This is from the 1966. So I love this Krona shaver, this Krona razor. No pun intended, I hate the other Krona, the virus, but I do love the razor by the way. And the blade I'm using is going to be the Parker Premium Platinum blade. Actually not a bad blade. I've been using these pretty recently, and I see that they're the favorite blade, one of the favorite blades from Mantic 59 on Sharpologist. Check out that website, pretty cool website for wet shaving. And like I said, I'm putting it in my vintage Schick Krona, and it's a turn to open razor, and frankly, one of the best vintage razors out there that I actually enjoy shaving with. So I'll be using that razor. I'll be using my, this is going to be my White Wizard from APShave Co., also called the Winter Handle. White Wizard is from Chris Bailey, that's what he named it. And I think it took off and became the official name for this brush. So it's got the Cashmere synthetic knot. Pretty decent brush. I've been using this pretty regularly since when I got it last week, and definitely ready for a shave. So let me go and wash my face, guys. Got about a day and about two and a half days worth of growth, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back for my first face lather. Got the Claddagh from McNeill soap on the White Wizard brush and the pre-shave on. So let me go ahead and do that first face lather. So I hope you guys are staying safe out there and having a good week so far. It has been, I worked about 12 hours the last 2 days. Actually, probably more like 14 hours last night and 12 hours the day before that. So definitely ready for a shave after all that. But beautiful morning outside, nice and sunny. Ready for a nice shave this morning. And cool story, last night I got home. Last night I got off about 8 o'clock, 8:30 or so. And I was driving home. I told the wife not to cook anything for me because, not to, if she didn't want to, she didn't have to. Because I was going to get something on the way home because she's been doing that every day so far. I want to give her a little break. So I decided to get some Chinese food, actually, from my local Chinese place where I go to, family place I go to, and they were actually closed, so I drove around for a while and got the Schick Krona razor, so first pass. So I went down to, there's a lot of places closed. Drive-through places were surprised were closed. So I went to Wendy's, which is by my house. Ordered my food. Got to the window, and the manager there at Wendy's in the drive-thru saw my uniform, my scrubs, my badge. Just told me 1 second, wait 1 second, I'll be right back. Gave me the bag of food and said it's paid for, which left me speechless. Really, left me really speechless. Very touching. I was like surprised that someone actually would do that for myself. I've done it before for people in line. Going through Starbucks, or going through any kind of drive-through. Sometimes if I see somebody behind me, I pay it forward, just buy their meal sometimes. And I never had anybody actually do it for me, but that was the first time, and really touched my heart. And I just basically told her that she really didn't have to do that because she's an essential worker too. Because we need, people like us need people that work all day long need something to eat if you don't want to cook, and she was providing that service. So I just thanked her. I just kind of teary-eyed when I thought about it at the time, because these people have families too, and they're spending their money for unknown stranger. So it really touched my heart when she did that. And I just got off of the Wendy's website and actually did a nice write-up for, I got her name by the way, nice write-up, and just wanted to point out, one of their employees went above and beyond. But that's my story about last night, so I gotta be careful I don't cut that little cut from my straight razor, reopen that cut. But anyway, that's my story, and the first time it's ever been done to me, so. I've actually done it for other people, like, sheriffs, deputies, police officers. I've reached out and bought their meals before in line when they didn't, well, either behind me in the car, behind me, or at a restaurant. But those people put their lives on the line, for people like us out there. But I thought it was a cool gesture, though. I thought it was really cool. Very touching. Really stuck to me it's still, even gets me a little bit today too, right now. Alright guys, that's the first pass. Like I said, this razor is exceptional. One of my favorite vintage razors to use. If you find one of these on eBay or any antique store, yard sale, grab it because you'll love this razor. Very nice shaver. It's a plastic shaver, by the way. It's got the resin handle, turned out as plastic, and the rest of it's metal. But great shaver. And what's great also is that soap by Murphy and McNeill, the Claddagh. Great slickness, and with the duck fat and beef tallow, nice cushion. Let me go and rinse my face, guys, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, back to my second pass with the Claddagh soap by Murphy and McNeill. Yeah, so that's my cool story from last night. And what's funny is, like, I was thinking about it when I was going through the drive-thru. I wasn't wearing my mask, but I had an N95 mask on for 14 straight hours, just about, on my face. And I had that imprint of the, because it has to be a tight seal, so I had the imprint on my face, still with the lines on my skin still showing. And she probably noticed that and probably thought, man, this guy had a rough day. And she even told me that, so. But, it wasn't a rough day. It was just a day at work. But man, really cool gesture. Makes you want to definitely pay it forward to someone else out there, which I usually do, by the way. Yeah, soap is really slick. It's definitely a little bit thirsty soap. A little bit I wouldn't say a little bit, probably soft. It's almost like a cream, like a crope type soap. I stuck it in my Doug Smith shaving bowl and just lathered from there because it was really soft soap. I'm not really sure if it's typical from the on base, but still a pretty superb soap formula here. All right, guys, going to go across the grain with the Corona razor here by Schick. Yeah, definitely incredibly slick with this razor. This formula is really slick. And I'm not really sure about the Kodiak base. I imagine from what I was reading, it's got the Kodiak fat or tallow in that, which is kind of interesting to read about that. I'm not sure how they acquire that, but definitely sounds interesting. So I want to put a spotlight on Murphy and McNeill. The artisan is William Graham, and in the past I talked to him before in the past, and has a son that has autism. And one of the things he does as an artisan is donate a few of his, I wouldn't say a few, actually donates a portion of all profits for good causes, including Autism Care Today, which is called ACT. And I think that's his primary charity he donates to. But he definitely has a soft spot for autism that's very close to him and very dear to him. And which is awesome, by the way. I love supporting artisans that have a soft spot for autism, that donate to that cause. But he does other causes too. Also donates some of his profits to Wounded Warrior, first responders, and I was reading also to victims of violence. Different causes he donates to, but definitely very very noble way for an artisan to give back. But the thing about autism is it actually affects more people nowadays than it used to. At least there's more testing for it now. There's more people getting diagnosed with autism. So that's one of the things about how it's so important today to have the awareness, because, you know, back in many years ago, they would just classify you as being just basically just, you know, written off and thrown in, you know, institutionalized, thrown into a home and forgotten. So, you know, not enough awareness for it, but definitely more awareness now for it. I'm so blessed to have all the resources I have for my daughter, that William Graham has for his son. You know, there's a lot more awareness and resources, a lot more studies on autism, and it's just awesome to have that kind of, you know, have the positive resources for that. But anyway, guys, that's my second pass. Let me go ahead and rinse my face. Be right back. All right, guys, back to my final pass against the grain. But first, let me go ahead and face lather first. Alrighty, so this past Saturday I did the virtual walk for Autism Speaks. They had a virtual walk called the Steps for, I think it was Steps for Brightness or something. Yeah. Steps for Kindness or Brightness. But it was like 5,000 steps in support of autism, and you can do it anywhere basically. They just wanted to see people have, maybe send some photos, you know, online of different people taking their steps for in support of autism, which is pretty cool. I did that actually at work, so I was participating at work doing that, because I take definitely a lot of steps at work doing what I basically do at work. Alright guys, that's got a little bit, let's see. I need a little more water for that lather here. Alright. And I love this brush, by the way. Very, very soft. Feels great on your skin. And it does definitely bring up the lather from the soap out of the shaving bowl I just used. Alright, that should be sufficient there for another shave, another pass. So this is a smooth shaver, by the way. Not very easy to cut yourself with this razor. So the scent on this soap is based off the Creed Silver Mountain Water, which is a cologne that is really popular right now. Very nice smelling cologne, very masculine cologne. I picked up a sample from Nordstrom's one day and loved the smell of it, but definitely can't really afford the price of it. Very expensive right now. But I definitely do like the scent of the soap and that cologne, which is based off of. So it's got the notes of mandarin. I was reading the notes: green tea, black currant, musk, and sandalwood. And definitely a nice masculine scent. I would say probably about a medium strength on the scent, on the soap scent. More like about a 5 or 6. Not too strong, not too overpowering, but man, it smells nice. So all you guys that straight razor shaves, if you guys can leave me in the comments below, how do you guys do the around the lips and the top of the nose? Because that's where I have the most mistakes when I'm straight razor shaving, is cutting this part right here by mistake. Even though I'm going really carefully underneath those places there. So any tips you guys have, definitely leave a comment below. I'm still watching all these videos of straight razor shaves on YouTube, trying to pick up some hints and pick up some tips on how to do that. All right. One thing I like about the McNeill and Murphy soaps is the design, the artwork on the containers. Really, really cool artwork. This is the Claddagh, which means, I think it means love, loyalty, and friendship. So Claddagh rings are common in Galway, Ireland. These rings right here. And the friendship means the two hands together. The love means the heart. And the loyalty means the crown. So there's a meaning in that design right there, which is a pretty cool meaning actually, by the way. So all his soaps have a meaning in their artwork, from what I hear. All right. So far, so good. Decent shave. Let me rinse my face, and I'll be back for the post shave. All right, guys, back for the post shave. So I'll be using the balm that came with the soap. This is the Claddagh Aftershave Balm. And a little bit goes a long way, so I'm gonna be careful with this. It lasts me use a lot. And I'm just gonna use a little bit there. Just that much here. Yeah, it definitely has a nice, pleasant scent. Really, really close to that Creed Silver Mountain water, by the way. I'd say the Aftershave Balm is probably a little bit stronger than the soap in terms of strength. Yeah, hopefully these two scars will be closing up shortly and disappearing. Alright, so that's my shave, guys. Nice aftershave feel from the balm. Really nice. Definitely check them out. Murphy McNeill, artisan from Flower Mound, Texas. William Graham is the artisan. A great, great artisan that donates to various causes, including autism. Great, great, classy, all I can say is classy artisan to do that. And I use my vintage Schick Krona razor, 1966. Let me do, hang on one second there. Wiping the doors off there so you can see it. So it's got the Schick Krona on the cello doors there. Turn it open, very nice razor. One of my favorite vintage razors to use. And I use the Parker blade first use. And that's my shave, guys. Alright guys, you stay safe out there, stay healthy. I'll see you guys back for the next shave. Take care.